Good afternoon, Dominican Village. Chef Rich here. I am so happy to be making this meal for you today. It is going to be a delicious summertime treat. It is basil and crusted salmon with a nice vegetable ratatouille, with some sauteed spinach, with a roasted red pepper and roasted yellow pepper coulis sauce. So let's start. So at home you get your nice frying pan. You want to get that nice and hot first. Okay, let it go for a little while. While that's getting hot, we're going to take our garlic, smash down our garlic, make sure that's minced up pretty good. Got our garlic nice and minced. We take I took one zucchini, a small dice. Right, we're gonna add our olive oil. There we go. It's nice and hot. We can see it's starting to steam a little bit. Now the reason why we want to get the pan nice and hot is because you want the vegetables to caramelize. You want to get that nice golden brown color coming from the vegetables. And there we go. You hear it sizzle. That's the right temperature that you're looking for. You want to put enough just to fill the pan, not to stack it though, because you want these to get a nice crisp then. To make my ratatouille today, I have zucchini, I have red pepper, I have green pepper, and also if you have a zucchini, an eggplant at home, you could use an eggplant in there as well. Very tasty. So while that's cooking, describe to you how we did the salmon. For time purposes, I made the basil crust ahead of time. It's very easy. All you do is take fresh basil, you put it in a blender with some olive oil, some salt and pepper, and you blend it. So it gets a nice thick paste. And then you smear it right on top of the salmon. And that's how you get the basil crust on top of the salmon. So our cucumbers are cooking good. Zucchini's cooking well. Want to get that nice and brown. We'll add a little bit of garlic now. Give it some flavor. That smells great. These are all vegetables that are in season now as well. The zucchini, the peppers. So these are all great summertime vegetables. If you have yellow squash, you can use that as well. And you want to get a really nice, good caramelization on that. So while it's going, we have our plate right here, nice white plate. So when plating a dish, you want to focus on the middle. The middle is where it hits the eye. That's where we're going to put our vegetable ratatouille, right in the middle. And for our sauce, we're going to put our sauce on the side. Now this is our roasted red pepper sauce. We'll do a little drizzle of that. I took the red pepper, let it roast on the grill, get it nice and black, so the skin gets nice and black. Then you put it in a bowl and you shake the bowl so the skin comes off. Take the skin off the peppers and you put it in a blender with some olive oil and some salt and pepper, and that's how we got the roasted red pepper sauce. This is going to taste so good. It's so nice and fresh. It's a nice sauce, nice color. And then I did the same thing with the yellow pepper. Really nice, vibrant colors for the summertime too. Very easy to make. All right, so you see our zucchini starting to caramelize now. That's what we're looking for, nice deep caramelization in that. Let that go a little more, then we'll add the red onions. And it brings out the natural sugar in the vegetable too when it caramelizes like that. And you can flick it with your wrist, push back with your wrist like that, so it gets a little toss. So it doesn't burn. You want it brown, but you don't want it too black. Let's go just a little bit more. Turn this up. Almost there on the zucchini. Another 30 seconds. Garlic, I love fresh garlic. I love the way it smells. It's healthy for you. It's great stuff. So our zucchini is just about there now. As you can see, that's the nice color that we're looking for. I'm going to put this on the bottom of our plate. It's like a little round sort of circle there. Okay. And now we'll get the pan hot again, and a little bit more oil. You can add the onions. Little red onion, and some green pepper. Since the onions and peppers have about the same equal amount of cooking time, you can add those together. And very important is you want to make sure all the vegetables are cut the same size, that they're all pretty much like a small to medium dice. So you want to make sure they're all about that size. There's our garlic. Smells great. I love the smell of fresh sauteed vegetables. Nothing like it. Add a little bit more oil so this caramelizes. There we go. Once you hear that cracking sound, that's when you know you're in business. I prefer the red onion in this dish rather than the white onion because I think the red onion, when caramelized, gives a better flavor. But if you don't have a red onion, you have a white onion, you can use that as well as a substitution. So now we have our wild Atlantic salmon with our basil crust. Nice 5 to 6 ounce piece. Salmon is very heart healthy too. It's a great fish. Another 30 seconds on that. And notice the thing is not overcrowded too much. It's spaced out evenly. It enables the vegetables to caramelize better that way. Let's give it a quick toss. Just about there. Put in the other pan. Okay. Once again, we're going to stack this now. You stack all the vegetables together. And you just want to make sure that they're all nice and together in a bunch, like that. So we got our second pan hot now. You want to make sure this gets very hot. You add a little olive oil to that. And right before it begins to smoke is when you know it's ready. Another 3 seconds. Very important getting the right temperature for this because you want to make sure you get a nice brown sear. And if the oil or the pan is not hot enough, it won't sear properly. There we go. And if you have some softened butter, you can add the butter to that. I'll add a little bit more garlic because I like garlic. Who doesn't like garlic, right? Look at that nice crust we got on the salmon. Beautiful. Nice golden brown. I let my salmon sear on all 4 sides. So you have a nice crispy outside and the inside is nice and soft. Smells wonderful with the basil and the garlic. Smells delicious. Okay, so while that's going, I'm gonna let this carry over cook. Put our saute pan back on. A little bit more olive oil. More garlic. And we're going to get the garlic sauteed a little bit, and we're going to do our vegetables for the top. Add some fresh baby spinach. And you just want this to wilt a little bit. Ready? Okay, our salmon is now ready. Gonna take our salmon, put it right in the center of the plate so it's a focal point, right? Then you have your spinach with the sauteed garlic. And put that right on top of the salmon. Take that off. Then I have a little bit of asparagus over here that I blanched it first with some hot boiling water. And I'm just going to saute it in the garlic and oil. Let that go for a minute. Then you have your red pepper coulis. You can drizzle some of that right on top of that. And then your asparagus should be ready. Just wanted to flash that. Some off the side. And there you go. Beautiful. Nice summer vibrant colors. Basil and crusted salmon with a vegetable ratatouille, roasted yellow and red pepper coulis, and some sauteed baby spinach and asparagus. Bon appetit, guys.